lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata akasa. Now, you say lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata there, he's a man of more brains. Okasa, as a seven about panicano, it make more sense. And the lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata also recently there's a call, say president in declare state of emergency. Galamsey, when in your man, he said, and 70 bebre, nipa dodo na they call on the president to declare state of emergency. But surprisingly, no, many people don't even know or don't even understand, say, a case of being a president in declare state of emergency at their potting actually. Until Catholic Bishop conferences, the near youth, it's like a whole lot on the media. President in declare state of emergency, and then I say for, I don't know, lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata no say Debbie. A case of state of emergency. We should not force the president to declare what we don't even understand. And to that kind of declaration, and a lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata say we need to study ourselves and then think again about the caller, president, and you know, because if you don't understand the state of emergency, when we are able to push president on maybe, but at the end of the day, no, and then some and beba. I'll take my time to educate a lot of the people. Many people don't even know. Oko the comment section of TV3, but who say the Padudo na be cassette lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata and this for no crack and who be in a quality state of emergency. And then all of a sudden, nobody can say, my friend, that is why I started by saying lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata will be a unimde. May I got a chance to study international relations to the master's level. And when you call something an existential threat, I know and understand what it means. But remember a little bit of education. Now one can say what you say. And the lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata say that call, no, we should be very, very mindful of whatever we say. According to him, no, or make some statements here. I think the easiest thing is for the president to say, I am declaring a state of emergency. Or say, I dare for say president because I declare state of emergency. I dare for it is a declaration that he can make accordingly, or it's a declaration that he can make according to the constitutional provisions. But even after you make that declaration, how are you going to implement your enforcement capabilities? What is the capacity that you have in terms of the state of emergency? The resources that are available to the government to be able to deploy to this manner, he quizzed. Question Tsatsu Tsikata say, who declare state of emergency? Why do you say what declare we? But do you have Nema or the Boko fighters are Nema? And the Bible will say, what does the Constitution actually say about state of emergency? And I say, can't be a declare state of emergency. A dear potting NHR. Mr. Tsatsu Tsikata warned that declaring a state of emergency, and you will notice that in the Constitution, emergency powers are dealt with in the chapter that have to be, or that have to do with human rights. Maybe I have to take my time and then read it once again. Declaring a state of emergency, and you will notice that in the Constitution, emergency powers are dealt with in the chapter that have to do with human rights. That is what Tsatsu Tsikata means. Because we deploy resources, people will come back and complain, say, soldier for base. It's like a whole lot of things. When you declare a state of emergency, it actually gives the powers to the president to do things which in the normal course he will not have the ability to do. So what it means, when you say you declare a state of emergency, president the one man powers be as or kasi hu abantikwe motu nku at the end of the term of office untimi who. That is what lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata means by what he said here. But me found to be na baby a me pese yeti ase no. Ho e na obi hu nema Tsatsu Tsikata eka. Because many people in our society, some of them I think say they are almost shouldn't nema bi ase, but they just say it keke. Na asa. I say the way to deal with an existential threat is not necessarily to declare a state of emergency. Because when you declare a state of emergency, it is to enable you to do something you will not otherwise be able to do if you can deploy troops or mobilize community support to fight Galamsey. Why not? In the Tsatsu Tsikata say you better mobilize community support. Now, and I say, my education be abra young could declare state of emergency. For him, that is the best. And I also do agree with the Tsatsu Tsikata based on that. Because Nipa, what I say usunya there, na obi say say a DNA state of emergency the kura in Ghana's constitution, the state of emergency falls under Article 31. And the president emergency powers to do something and can naturally no president in who coins say but I said when I studied international relations, we studied what we call the Copenhagen school theorists, where they call something an existential threat. The Machada's creativity, this particular one, me no in the Bible ebekum. Inti me say existential threat a but you take your time and then let's read it and I'll educate you based on that, because I've heard some people say other than NDC MPC could be so kasafa hon NDC for yina kasafa Kali be so conference, maybe they are not dedicated. Also in the Copenhagen school's theory of securitization, an existential threat is a phenomenon presented by a powerful securitizing actor like a government that, if accepted by the audience, the public or parliament, transform the issue into a security concern, thereby justifying the use of extraordinary measure and suspending normal legal constraints. At the same thing, Copenhagen school theorists and so when you declare something as a state of emergency or becomes an existential threat, it means one of the security actor here being the president or the government say, on use any extraordinary measure be waiting that stop here. That is it. So all that the president needs to do now is say, it's okay. Emma, maybe Ghanaians accept through parliament say, are there a Galamsey a existential threat to use any means to fight it. But your means in be. And now we be do baby no. Tsatsu Tsikata say it will border on human rights. I mean explain ya the bill hachero yam kwasi bi me nkade. Elements of existential threat are Copenhagen school theorists and Akanis being say referent object, something that is perceived to be existential threat and needs protection such as the state sector or a society. So into a hano, you person actually say Galamsey has become the referent object here. Into Galamsey threaten ye existence in the country. Securitizing actor might be an individual or group, and here is the president. Securitizing move is just a speech act. Always, while I hear this particular channel now, I keep saying, say, political actors, the way they present their speech, you need to analyze it. It's because I have studied what we call the speech act. It is securitizing move, a speech act that presents the issue as an existential threat. This involves a discourse that does not just describe something, but actually does something. In this case, it frames an issue as a critical security matter. And declaring Galamsey as an existential threat, say Galamsey na babed adebia, we need some extraordinary measure to fight it. It when you communicate to the audience now, then you, the security actor now, or securitizing actor now, the president, catch that audience and being the citizen of Ghana say, for any other means, fight Galamsey. Are you ready for that? And to those people calling on the president to declare state of emergency, are you ready? Say, whatever means in a president, debate media fast or fighting Galamsey, are you ready to accept it? That is the first question. So that is the reason why lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata catch say, hey, you people should be very, very careful. This is the debate with Munufie. I present issues based on facts because I'm educated. That is why I'm talking about this, because I did international relations to the master's level. So I understand what security and securitization means. And so when I was listening to people telling the president declare state of emergency, and I say, hey, when do I say my my brothers and sisters, and you be our back already, so I know back many people don't even know what they are talking about or that they are talking of. They need to learn. It's here Tsatsu Tsikata, Abba, and I do back as much Tsatsu Tsikata can with 100% say declaring state of emergency, it borders on constitutional and legal issues. So we should be very, very careful what we wish for. See, I'm here, Ghana near to one at the assembly. Over for the president, Amana could declare some state of emergency. The measure na president because or the first fighters have menace. It will be very, very suicidal. Minor, you control, Mr. Ramo. Moma yempe other means of fighting Galamsey other than state of emergency. My proposal say yen donate sika. Ubi o Galamsey biano. The government should be ready say every month biano memo ska. Odo we Galamsey abra come and register yourself under this particular office or something. Every month biano be about 1,000 cedis for maybe 1 year. Ni for educate you on the proper mining. If I tell mining, ubi akasa mining enya obwa. Mining moy bia ye wo a good year was as so you to be an eboyen. But if we need to stop Galamsey, ye money palo muje Galamsey no proper education on proper mining. But to do that, nipa no ye nemba ye ntwese cabin to one farm every month, maybe 6 months or 1 year. Niyam bani bibia so bia ko niyam educate you mo. Na sa ban ni betimi kwa na ye more resources, being it machines, education, financial boost, and those kind of things. You know how to mine properly. Now gold bond, you use gold bond, fan most gold, not saying a president can, and you're always in a a bois. Now who's the NPP for the person? President John Mahama a comfort. Now on your name be as at the end of the 4 years, never my president one time. Mr. President, take your time and understand what we mean here. Use extraordinary measures to send their security actors the kind in the Copenhagen school, no. But rather than extraordinary measures in the business, try say. Ubetimi amani para some level of education and some boost. Now if I stop it, Galamsey, no. This is my take, and I do 100% believe in what lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata Ekayano. Tipacho in the comment section. Also, you understand security and securitization and how we are perceiving Galamsey to be an existential threat, and how you think that the president should fight or stop Galamsey. No. Also for again, Chelebra. What I say? We have developed a very free app. You find EduSolve Pasco. All past questions of BCE and SSCE also. All log in. Choose a year. Choose a subject or person way, and then answer the questions. Oh yeah, we are. Baby obeti ni baby pass biano. Ebe ho system na be mark am. Ebe ma the correct answers. It is this is a free app. Yam ton mo bi on the Play Store and App Store. Yam ton mo bi ya. That was unyamra. My feedback in any video you find myself in the comment section. You need this particular app and come.